Guys, welcome back to a very special episode of G&G News. Today I am unboxing, finally, the Nintendo Switch. Now, this Nintendo Switch cost me $279.99. This Nintendo Switch was bought from Game, and when I got it from Game, the game that I got with it, let me just look at my receipt, because I traded the game because I didn't like the game. The game that I got with it was the new Lego Movie game. So I didn't like that game, so I traded that game at CX. And when I traded that game at CX, they gave me £21 in-store credit. So I put £1 towards it, and I got myself the South Park: The Fractured But Whole. So essentially, this bundle cost me £281 or 280 pound and 99 pence if you really want to be that picky. But anyway, I was able to pick this up today, and without further ado, I'm now going to unbox this. If you guys are wondering, oh, why did you get a PS? You didn't get a PS4. You decided to get the Switch. The reason why I decided to get the Switch is I don't have a TV. So because I don't have a TV, it's just a lot easier for me to just get a Switch and not essentially have to have a TV, because I can set it up apparently without even having a TV. And because of my job situation and how my life is, I'm constantly on the go a lot of the time. So this will be easier for me for gaming wise. And there's quite a few cool little games that I want to play on the Nintendo Switch that they don't offer on other consoles, like Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, the new Mario Kart Deluxe 8, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and there's a couple of other games as well. And I was told that Mortal Kombat 11 is going to be on the Nintendo Switch, so I will still be able to play Mortal Kombat 11. So when that does eventually come out for the Switch, that is a game that I am going to be buying. I'm going to just turn my lights on for a second to give this a bit more light, because it seems pretty dark. That's a lot better. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to unbox this. I tried to get the black version, but sadly I wasn't able. So I had to go with the standard blue and red Joy-Con variant, which, it's not really that much of an issue, but still. Let's finally open this bad boy up. And before we do, check out these dimensions. So on this side, just shows you different designs of the Switch when it's put up into different ways. So obviously the other side, it says by here, micro SD XC HDMI, and this shows you, well, I don't know if you can actually see that, probably have to read it to you. So this shows you just here everything that comes with it. So you get, obviously, number one is the unit itself, number two are the Joy-Cons, number three is, okay, so one is the Switch itself, 2 and 3 are obviously the Joy-Cons, 4 is the power cable, 5 is the dock, 6 is the one of the controlling units to create it into a controller, 7 I believe are the nunchucks or straps, and 8 is like the HDMI. So that's pretty much everything that you're going to get in the box when you open this bad boy up. So without further ado, let's do that. I wish I had the sound effect of like Zelda when he opens up the box, like okay, so, and if you guys like this video, leave a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications if you haven't done already. So straight away I'm pulling this upside down. It's always good. So once we take that off, so I can just show you, so as you can see, 2 Joy-Cons and obviously the Switch screen. So when we take them out, there, do you know what, I'm actually really glad that this isn't a really red colour. This is more of a neon sort of orange, because I don't really like red, so I'm quite glad about that. For you ASMR fans out there. So this, I believe, well, this is obviously the right Joy-Con. So we're gonna put that back in the box. And then we have the blue Joy-Con, being the left Joy-Con. It's like a turquoise blue colour, pretty nice. We obviously have the Switch. I think this is the screen and the dock. We'll see if we can get it out. And I believe this charges via USB Type-C, which is good because I've had several phones that are USB Type-C, so I have quite a few of them chargers hanging about. So, not very heavy. Not the biggest either. Yeah, you can see my face. Let's see if I can just show you. So that's the back. So I take it this is probably the stand. Is this the stand? I know there's some sort of, I don't want to fiddle with it too much until I know what I'm doing. I know that will come out and be a stand. This is essentially where you would slide the Joy-Cons onto. So, let me see if I can show you a bit better. The lighting in here is terrible, guys. I'm very sorry. So as you can see, yeah, that's to attach your Joy-Con. That's to attach your other Joy-Con. It has a USB Type-C on the bottom. So if you have a USB Type-C charger, you can use that. There is a micro SD game card port by here. A 3.5mm jack for your headphones, the volume controls, and the power button, and that is pretty much it. So I'm just going to put that to one side. See if there's anything else. There should be a dock as well. So once we take that out, we then have Nintendo Switch important information. So as it says here, okay, it's just like a pictogram of you plugging in how to play. So you can play in TV mode, tablet mode. See, I knew the back came out and that was a stand. Inserting a micro SD card. I did show us where the micro SD card was. I'm just going to see if I can put this on a stand for a second. Because if it shows that you can do that, then obviously there should be some sort of way. There we go. It's just a bit hard to put out. Okay, you can't really see it. There we go. So that's it. Oh. That is the Switch on its stand. So you could just sit there and play with it using the Joy-Cons, obviously. Anyways, I'm going to put that down by there for a second. So, other important information, it says some people, about 1 in 4,000, may have seizures or blackouts triggered by lights, flashes or patterns, and this may occur while they are watching TV or playing video games, even if they have never had a seizure before. Anyone who has ever experienced seizures, loss of awareness, or any symptoms linked to the epileptic condition should consult a doctor before playing video games. I suppose they have to put that in these days for like health and safety purposes. Stop playing and consult a doctor if you have any unusual symptoms such as a convulsion, eye or muscle twitching, loss of awareness, alerted vision, involuntary movements or disorientation. To reduce the likelihood of a seizure while playing video games, do not play if you are tired and need to sleep. Play in a well-lit room. Take a break for up to 10 to 15 minutes. Avoid excessively long play sessions. Take a break for 10 to 15 minutes every hour, even if you don't think you need one. Stop playing if you experience any of these symptoms. If your eyes become tired, sore while you're playing, or if you feel dizzy, nauseated and tired. If your hands, wrists or arms become tired or sore while playing, or if you feel tingling, numbness, burning or stiffness or other discomfort. If any of these symptoms persist, consult a doctor. What? Pregnancy and medical conditions. Consult a doctor before playing games that may require physical activities if you are pregnant. You suffer from heart, respiratory, back, joint, or ortho- orthopedic orthopedic problems. You have high blood pressure. Your doctor has instructed you to restrict your physical activity. You have any other medical conditions that may be aggravated by physical activity. That is crazy. That is crazy. Is there anything else that we really need to read? Stop using if a battery is leaking. Obviously, the console and Joy-Con controllers each contain a rechargeable lithium battery. Do not replace the batteries yourself. The batteries must be removed and replaced by a qualified professional. Please contact Nintendo customer support for any information. Okay, well, I don't think we need to read any more of this because I don't think it's anything really helpful. It's just general user guide, using the Joy-Con controls, activating and deactivating wireless control. Okay, brilliant. And a QR scan code. Okay, so that's that. Now we move on to the HDMI cable. Pretty standard, nothing special about that. And we have, oh wow, that's quite a heavy plug. A big plug. Probably can't even see that, but that right there is a USB Type C, officially branded Nintendo Power Brick charge cable. What else do we have? Next up we have, okay, so this, oh right, I get this now. So that is to make this into a controller. So I'm going to see if I can do this. If I was correct, this was the right Joy-Con. So essentially I should be, did I get it wrong? Did I get it wrong? How do I attach these? Having a bit of technical, oh there we go. I was going to say we're having a bit of technical difficulty. So, this is how you make it into the Joy-Con controller, I guess. Okay, so that looks a lot easier than how it did look, because it was for me it was looking too much like a Switch, and I love the Switch, but I don't want to go back to having a Switch. That looks like a playable controller. It's obviously a square design. So, judging on this more now, we have LEDs, I guess, which probably indicate how much charge is in each of the Joy-Cons. We have a home button here. We have the classic YBXA 4-button setup here. We have a plus and minus button here, which I guess are for like extra controls. We essentially have two analog stick controllers. We have a ZL and a ZR, which I guess are like L2 and R2, and the left and right bumper triggers. Obviously a 4 D-pad control here, and some sort of other button as well. Plus, I can see infrared on the right Joy-Con just here. So yeah, pretty easy fit. I probably will play this more so like this because that feels more like a controller to me. What else do we have? I think this is to attach onto the controllers, like more so when you're playing games. Or maybe, oh, maybe does this go on the side? One of these? I don't know. We'll leave that in there anyway. Put this down. And last but not least, this should be the dock. Okay, so this is pretty much the heaviest item that is in all of this. So when we take this out, ooh, that's okay, only rips in packaging. So when we take this out, it's a very plasticky feel. Just a Nintendo branded dock, which I suppose is where you put, okay, is that upside down? Yes, I think that's upside down. So I take it that you just put your... So the AC charger goes in there, I take it. And then you just put this... So does the switch go in this way, or is it going that way? Or am I... Oh, I got it upside down. There we go. Right, so there is like a little magnet that you can attach this onto. That it feels like when it's in there. It doesn't feel completely stuck in there. But okay, I quite like that, to be fair. Like, it's got its own little cover case that houses it. So yeah, essentially, when you get the Nintendo Switch, I'm going to close the box for a second, and I'm going to put all the bits on top just to show you. But essentially, when you get the Switch, you don't really get a lot in the box, if I'm honest. I like the fact that they're quite minimalistic with it. Also, they have another one of these bumpers. Oh, so these are for both of the Joy-Cons, I take it. Quite minimalistic with the design. Obviously, like I said, I've got South Park, the Fractured But Whole game to play, which is like an RPG South Park game, so that's pretty cool. I had the Stick of Truth beforehand, so I did appreciate playing that game. But anyways, okay, that feels definitely stuck on the surface. But yeah, when you get it, that is essentially the Switch. Obviously, that is the Nintendo Switch. Well, that's the screen, should I say. This is the branded dock, as you can see just there. Here are the Joy-Cons. Here is like the controller attachment. It comes with, obviously, its power cable. It also comes with its HDMI cable. And it comes with like 2 additional, I guess these are like, so you can feel the bumpers on the back a bit better, I guess, maybe. But yeah, that is pretty much all it comes with. So I have been told that this can be set up without any need for a TV, so I'm going to crack on with doing that. Obviously, at the moment, I only have one game for the Nintendo Switch, so if you guys want to recommend any games for me to play on the Nintendo Switch, if you have a Nintendo Switch console, then obviously do let me know in the comment section down below, because it would be nice to obviously find out what decent games are available for the Nintendo Switch. And if you enjoyed watching this episode of GNG News, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and leave a comment in the comment section down below. And like I said, let me know what games you suggest me to buy and to play for the Nintendo Switch. Mortal Kombat 11 is going to be a game that I definitely buy, because I absolutely love Mortal Kombat. Yeah, that's all I can really think of right now. I'm just really happy that I was able to get this console. Shout out to the guys in game who sorted me out with a deal. Shout out to the guys in CX as well, who also sorted me out with some good trading value. And I will see you all in the next episode of GNG News. So expect to see a lot of content now coming from me on the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to try and get like maybe Crash Bandicoot, maybe a Pokemon game. I've got an excuse now, so obviously pre-order a Pokemon game, so you know, it's always good. Doom was another game that I looked at. Diablo 3 was another game that I looked at. What else did I look at? The Mario games like Mario Odyssey and Mario 8 Deluxe. Breath of the Wild. So yeah, there's quite a few games that I can choose from. So I'm bound to essentially get another game. So yeah, it seems like I'm kind of Team Nintendo these days. I'm only gaming essentially on like a DS, a 3DS, and now a Nintendo Switch. But still, thank you once again for watching another episode of GNG News. I've been GNG News. You guys have been my audience. This was my very brief unboxing of the Nintendo Switch. And obviously South Park, the Fractured But Whole. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in the next episode of GNG News. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on them post notifications if you haven't done already. Like this video if you think it deserves a like. Share it with your friends if you want other people to see this. Leave a comment in the comment section down below if there's anything you want me to do in the next episode of GNG News, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Enjoy the rest of your week, and don't forget, guys, I will see you all in the next episode very, very soon. Keep on smiling, wherever you are in the world. Daytime, nighttime, enjoy your day.